The Witcher has been one of the best fantasy adventure series to land on Netflix, but not a lot of people are avid gamers of this popular franchise. What's even more surprising is that Doug Cockle, the voice actor of the lead character, had a different path in mind, that he almost didn't become the Witcher. Find out more about this voice actor's story in today's video, so stay tuned. Voice actor Doug Cockle almost didn't do The Witcher because he loves dogs so much. Geralt of Rivia, the main character in the Witcher series, is renowned for his rough and sardonic nature. Thanks to Doug Cockle, who gave Geralt life, the games became RPG all-stars, and Henry Cavil's portrayal of the character in Netflix's The Witcher was even inspired by his voice. Gruff and calloused is how people typically describe Geralt of Rivia, especially when it comes to animals. Actually, Geralt calls all of his horses by the insulting name of Roach. This is kind of disappointing when you consider how frequently his horse truly dies in canon. However, Cockle's attitude toward animals couldn't be more dissimilar. His cute puppy, Digby the dog, is featured in a ton of photos on his Instagram. He has pictures of Digby the dog playing computer games, hanging out with Cockle's family, and even a video of Digby licking Cockle's distinctive bald pate. The fact that he displayed images of other people's pets on his grid further demonstrated his love of animals. His enduring love of animals nearly prevented him from achieving his current level of fame. Cockle talked about his lofty goals before he began acting in an interview with Eurogamer. "I wanted to be a helicopter pilot or raise dogs in Oregon," the esteemed voice actor revealed. Cockle was well on his way to living life surrounded by dogs, but it seems fate had a different plan in store for him. Even more pleasant content can be found in a kids show on Amazon Prime called Dog Years, in which Cockle portrays the father of a family with an inquisitive dog that teaches kids life lessons by observing the family at work. In The Witcher, Cockle might be well known for his role as a witcher who hunts beasts, but in Dog Years, he's just a clumsy father who adores his dog. Very appropriate for a person whose most well-known role was that of a character also known as the White Wolf. Amusing as it sounds, Doug Cockle's story isn't the only amusing thing about The Witcher, since the game's origins also have an interesting origin. Are you curious to know what this is? Then keep on watching to know more. The backstory of CD Projekt Red's blockbuster video game The Witcher 3 is fascinating, but so is the company's own history. The business began in the 1990s as a form of video game bootlegging business because it was the only option to obtain many games in Poland at the time. Because copyright legislation was only added in one of Poland's later patches, it was able to flourish. Later, the firm expanded its interference into the inner workings of games by offering localization in Polish. As the company's goals evolved, they were able to get an agreement to port the console-exclusive PC game Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. When the company needed to transport a PS2 developer kit from London to Poland to build the port, their experience in illegal business activity certainly helped. But even their stubbornness couldn't prevent the game from being cancelled after the owner of the IP had internal problems. However, CD Projekt was allowed to keep the Dark Alliance code, which the firm took as a message that they should pursue their own interests. However, they didn't actually do it. They immediately started attempting to persuade Andrzej Sapkowski, the author of the popular Polish Wiedźmin series of novels that would later become The Witcher. The business had the brilliant notion to go with something popular in their own nation. They attempted to convince Sapkowski to sell them the rights to create a game adaptation in exchange for a share of the earnings. But Sapkowski laughed the notion off because, in his opinion, games were junk that didn't sell, and a share of zero is presumably also a fairly small amount. For the always but especially now ridiculously small sum of about $10,000, he agreed to do it. He was presumably pleased with his choice when The Witcher did all right, less so when The Witcher 2 surpassed the success of the novels, and downright furious when The Witcher 3 became one of the most commercially successful films ever made with more than 30 million units sold. Even Sapkowski did not believe these boot legends to be true. In 2005, when the company was still incredibly small, it attended E3 and made up for its lack of a marketing budget by relentlessly promoting it in the field. Now, let's get a move on to news about Netflix's The Witcher. According to various reports, several actors have been cast for the show's third season. The Witcher Season 3 is now filming in the Sahara region near Erfoud, Morocco, and it appears that the Witcher family is steadily growing. Redanian Intelligence has confirmed that the new season will feature 6 new cast members. Season 3's cast has expanded to include actors Ryan Hayes, Michalina Olszanska, Kate Winter, Martin Ellis, Harvey Quinn, and Poppy Almond. We witnessed the union of Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer after Season 2. Additionally, viewers got to see Geralt and Ciri's relationship finally take shape as they became friends over Ciri's training. The main antagonist of the future season, the Wild Hunt, was also depicted in one of the series' last frames. The dynamics of the new family will be fascinating to watch in the upcoming season. While not much is known at the time, the casting definitely points to a fascinating story. Hayes is portrayed by Artaud Terranova, a mage who, according to the books, was one of the mages who attempted to kidnap Ciri and took part in the Thanid Uprising. Chance 2022, Carnival Row 2019, and Culture Shock 2012 are just a few of the films the English actor is starred in. So what else do we know about The Witcher Season 3? We have a sort sort of road plan to follow as the continent's production crank slowly turns, thanks to showrunner Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich. All of the Season 3 content for The Witcher that is currently available has been compiled, and additionally, there are rumors regarding a release date and the first official Netflix plot summary. Keep on watching for our comprehensive guide to The Witcher Season 3 for all that and more. As for its premiere date, there are no specifics yet, but we could assume when it will be released based on the 2 previous seasons. The Witcher and The Witcher Season 2 debuted on Netflix in December 2019 and December 2021, respectively. The Witcher Season 3's release date has not yet been revealed. Since Blood Origin's release date in 2022 has been confirmed, a pattern has been established, and it seems likely that Geralt's next live-action adventure will occur in 2023. For comparison, the second season's filming started in February 2020 and lasted until April 2021, before being stopped by COVID shutdowns and an injury to lead actor Henry Cavil. The first season's timetable was far less erratic, running from October 2018 to May 2019, with its premiere taking place 7 months later in December 2019. Filming has begun in earnest, and according to a Redanian intelligence report, the most recent episode will travel abroad to shoot in Italy, Slovenia, and Croatia. For the cast members, you can expect the return of the majority of the main cast to reprise their roles next season. It goes without saying that Geralt, Henry Cavil, Ciri, Freya Allan, and Yennefer, Anya Shalatra, will all be back for The Witcher Season 3 cast. We may anticipate characters like Vesemir, Kim Bodnia, Lambert, Paul Bullion, and Cohen, Yassine Tour, to appear in Season 3 after the end, along with Francesca, Misia Simpson, Phil Evandrel, Tom Canton, Triss, Anna Schaefer, Tisaya, Mayanna Buring, Dara, Wilson Mabomio, Istred, Royce Pierson, Vilgefortz, Mahesh Jaddu, and Stregobor, Lars Mikkelsen. Other series regulars Jaskier, Joey Beatty, and Fringilla, Mimi Ndweni. A few of the second season's new characters are also expected to make an appearance in future episodes. They consist of Rience, Chris Fulton, Rience, Cassie Clare, and Lydia, Aisha Fabienne Ross, not to mention Dunny's return, who is now known as Nilfgaardian Emperor Emir, Bart Edwards. Ajoa Ando, who plays Neneke, is one person who is unsure if they'll return. Ando told Radio Times that it depends on what they want to do with it. The books are so huge and they've gone so many different ways in the stories. Neneke is in the books a lot, but it depends what they want to do with, this version of it. What's going to happen in The Witcher Season 3? The plot of The Witcher Season 3 will pick up where the second season left off. Ciri is under attack with Nilfgaard, Redania, and the Northern rulers all vying for her capture, or worst yet, her death. Ciri is now being shielded by Geralt and Yennefer, but Francesca and the remaining elves have her in their sights as well. Those squabbling divisions and parties will undoubtedly be the driving force behind the upcoming season. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about The Witcher Season 3 and Doug Cockle's would-have-been profession if it wasn't for his breakthrough role in the franchise. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. We'll see you again next time.